Hello and welcome back to Loco Motive. And last time we started off the game, and there was a murder of Lady Underworld, and she was about to announce who her fortune was going to go to and stuff like that, and she was stabbed in the back. We are Arthur Ackerman, and we're her lawyer, and she did. After the next bit, we found out she did give us a letter, which had the amendments to her will in, and we opened the window and the letter went out the window. So we now don't know what amendments she wanted to make to the will. So we have no idea who killed her, but we are currently number one suspect apparently to the police, because this is us retelling the story. So
I knew I should have upgraded to the anti-gust model. How could I have been so irresponsible?
So Arthur's annoyed, to say the least, but we're about to just go to the speech where she gets stabbed in the back. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there, because we've already seen that. So I wonder if they'll replay it or not. With the portrait, the painter is going to paint a portrait of her when she's doing her little speech thing. But he said, I capture every detail exactly as I see it. So he included us because we were standing in the background. So I have a feeling we need to look at the portrait for when the speech was happening, because we're going to see something in that.
I've never been painted before. It all happened so fast.
He was a fast painter.
I didn't know Lady Unterwald played an instrument.
Double bass? She does. How the heck does she even play it? She's a tiny lady. Which makes me think there's not a double bass in there.
The will. It's caught on the window. I might still have time to grab it.
Arthur, stop your dilly-dallying.
Coming,
Oh,
Lady
so we saw this,
Unterwald.
but from her point of view. So we didn't realise that's why he was dilly-dallying.
All right,
sort of thing.
chop chop. Let's begin, shall
So
we?
dilly-dallying is a great word, I think. A couple of words. Phrase. Meanwhile.
Are you sure you haven't just misplaced your room keys, sir?
Misplaced? Must I remind you of who I am?
No, sir. You've been very clear.
'Tis I, Herman Merman!
We've already met Herman Merman.
Surely you've read the stories of my cases. Herman Merman and the Murmuring German. Herman Merman and the Squirmin' Sherman.
Sorry, sir. Not a big reader.
I would read the heck out of those
Well,
books.
not even Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin?
No, sir.
Good heavens! My point being, I don't misplace things. I solve cases.
That's excellent news, sir. I'm sure you'll have no problem with the case of the missing room keys.
Well, yes! You're quite right.
I don't know if you're supposed to not like this guy, but I'm loving him.
I smell a rat,
Oh, I smell
and
a rat.
I'm going to sniff them out if my name isn't Herman Merman!
So Arthur immediately was like, I'm out of my depth here. We need Herman. Oh, did you see the knife
Ladies
wobbling in her
and
back? That's
Gentlemen,
kind of intense.
thank you for gathering here. There is a killer among us, but I assure you they've made a grave mistake.
They couldn't have accounted for the presence of a world-renowned detective. There's a detective aboard this train? Oh, indeed there is. Well, where are they?
'Tis I, Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
And you have experience in solving murder cases, Mr. Merman?
I need not bore you with the
Oh, no.
details. Let's get straight down to business, shall we? Behold!
Good heavens!
Okay, maybe the painting might not
Lady
help us as much.
Unterwald's final moments were captured by the renowned speed painter, Pierre Brosse. It's clear that nobody approached Lady Unterwald directly.
That means the attack must have been made from a distance.
Mr. Ackerman, you were safekeeping Lady Unterwald's last will and testament.
That's right. I had to oversee some last-minute amendments to the will.
Are you suggesting this amended will could reveal a motive, Mr. Merman?
Indeed. I believe it to be the smoking
Oh,
gun
we're gonna
that will
look so
unravel this
suspicious.
entire mystery.
I've lost it all.
Bravo, Herman Merman! Bravo!
Hand me the will, Arthur. We should be able to wrap this up in no time at all.
What do we say? Because it fell out the window is not a very believable. You're not going to believe this, but I'm sure you have other evidence, though, right? This is a bad time to say I don't have it. Gulp. Let's go. You're not going to believe this, but
You're not going to believe this, but,
Wait, you don't have the will? That was your only
yeah,
job!
it was. Ackerman, come on, man.
I hope you weren't counting on it for your big reveal.
Well,
Herman Merman, are you all right? He's gone quite pale.
He
I
hasn't
may be
moved an
hard of
inch.
hearing, but it sounds like our detective is out of ideas.
Uh-oh.
Is that the sound of another tunnel?
No! That's when the killer strikes! Help! Somebody get me out of
Oh,
here!
not Herman Merman. Where'd he go?
Herman? Well then. What do we do now?
I don't know why that when you said Herman, it just made me laugh. Like I was kind of chuckling. That was quite funny. Just as like Herman. I don't know why that just hit me. It was like quite funny. I wasn't laughing in the mic. That's why you didn't hear it. Right.
I need to find out who killed Lady Unterwald, or I could be the next one to vanish. I'll need to talk to the other passengers. Maybe they saw something. Lady Unterwald's quarters could hold some clues.
We need to get this. Oh, you
I can't lose it again!
dolt.
It's moved towards the sleeper carriages. If I can get that will back, it might hold some answers.
You fool. Of course opening it would just... Okay. We're not the brightest, but I think in these sort of games, you always make the silly choices in this sort of part of the game. Do you know what I mean?
Evening, barkeep.
Ah, what will it be?
Let's not drink. We could ask for advice.
Can I ask for your advice,
1 minute.
barkeep?
Ah, a bartender is
What if-
always happy to lend a sympathetic ear. What's troubling you?
What if... Okay, he knows fancy tricks, like flipping and chucking drinks around and stuff. What if he could throw a knife into someone's back? Is this just if you're stuck?
Actually, that's enough advice for now.
I'm not going to take advice just yet, but I will.
How'd you learn those fancy tricks?
You're looking at 2 weeks of bartending school.
Okay.
Oh, worth every penny.
My parents would disagree with you.
2 weeks is not much, but
What's the most difficult part of being a bartender?
To be a great bartender, one must master the art of multitasking and recalling information quickly.
I thought it'd be all the broken glass you have to sweep up.
so 1 minute. Multitasking and remembering information. We could use that, I think.
Can I order a drink?
Sure. What did you have in mind?
I'll have a non-alcoholic cocktail. Let's get a non-alcoholic cocktail.
One non-alcoholic cocktail,
We don't want to be
please.
drunk on the job,
Sure. One mocktail coming right up.
but we also want something nice and fruity.
Thanks.
Do we now have that? We now have a non-alcoholic. 1 minute. Can we get all of the drinks?
Evening, barkeep.
Ah, what will it be?
Can we have...
Can I order a drink?
Sure. What did you have in mind?
I need a strong cup of coffee.
So we take...
One steaming hot cup of coffee coming right up.
Take a cup of coffee.
Oof, that's hot. I hope this suit isn't a rental.
And now we have a cup of coffee in our... Okay, so let's... I'm filling up the inventory of stuff we
barkeep.
might need.
What will it be?
Can I order a drink?
Sure. What did you have in mind?
Just give me something brimming with alcohol.
Have you got any identification?
So I don't have...
I may look young, but I'm a full-grown attorney.
Then you know the law. I can't serve you.
I'm about to sneeze. No, I'm not. We're all good.
Actually,
So we
I
can't
don't
get an
really
alcoholic drink.
All
We're
right.
clearly old enough, right?
I should get
How
going.
old are we supposed to be? Let's have a word with this bar patron.
Hey there.
The name's Ron.
Hello, Ron.
I'm Arthur Ackerman.
Can I help you, Arthur?
What kind of work are you in, Ron?
What kind of work are you in, Ron?
I'm an accountant. I'm in accounting.
Wow, talk about a dream job. I've always wanted to perform account analysis.
Heading anywhere exciting.
So, you heading anywhere exciting?
Just the bottom of this glass for now.
I don't want to know about the
that
exciting
you're
world of
drinking?
accounting.
It's a mimosa. A bottomless mimosa, if you must know.
A bottomless mimosa?
The bartender and I have a mutual understanding. I drink them, and he keeps them coming.
He's not having... Are you going to sit the bar all evening and drink mimosas? Yeah.
Are you just gonna sit at the bar all evening drinking mimosas?
I suppose what else is there
Trap.
to do
That actually sounds great.
on a train? Yeah.
Why sit around when you could help me solve a murder?
Do you have any investigative experience?
Well, no.
I'm just fine where I am.
Tell me about the exciting world of
Tell me about
accounting.
the exciting world of accounting. I bet you get to review a lot of financial paperwork. Hot damn!
I don't know why he's so excited about the
Actually
exciting world
going.
of accounting, because most accountants I know can't stand it. Maybe that's a joke. They look deep in conversation. Let's see what these guys are up to.
Wouldn't they have halted the train if someone died?
They don't want to cause panic or suspicion amongst the throng.
My money's on that wealthy tycoon. He seems like trouble to me.
Okay. They have a theory already. Let's have a look at the twins.
The name's Arthur Ackerman. Pleased to meet you.
Hello. Stop butting in, Hagen. He was talking to me. No, he was clearly talking to me, Gunther.
Hagen and Gunther.
Sorry about Lady Unterwald.
What do you want, Arthur?
Did Lady Unterwald have any
Let's do some
enemies?
detective questions.
Yuck! Enemies are for poor people, Arthur. The wealthy have adversaries. They're a much higher class of opponent.
My mistake.
Did she have any
Did Lady Unterwald have any adversaries?
That's more like it, Arthur. I assume a lot of people were jealous of her wealth and power and world-class railway empire.
Interesting.
Okay, but no names. That doesn't really help us.
I noticed the empty plates. Lost your appetite?
Don't even get me started. We waited all this time for a table, only for the kitchen to close. Hopefully it opens soon. I'm getting hungry. Hunger is one thing, but I'm absolutely starving. Is that right? Well, I'm positively famished. Famished? If this wasn't a restaurant, I'd smack you across the mouth. Not if I smacked you first. What was that? Nothing.
Okay, so they're an interesting bunch of twins. Just constantly try and one-up
go.
each other.
Bye.
Remember that again for the future, I guess. Always trying to get the best of each other. The kitchen did look a state when we last went there, so I'm not surprised it's closed, but maybe we have to help get the kitchen undergoing, so they'll be talking about something else, maybe? Uncouth slob.
Hello?
The name's Denola, kid, but most people call me Don or Donnie. You get my gist? That's a nice suit. So what's your deal? You some sort of tycoon or something?
Well, not really. You see, there's this old lady who told me to put it on, and I...
Let me stop you there. I don't think I want to know more. Besides, you're killing my vibe with that sweet patootie over there, you dig? Hey, while you're here, you could do me a little favor. You take this note and give it to that dame behind me, will ya?
Oh, what's it dripping in?
What is it?
It's a proposal of sorts, requesting we both make tracks to my suite. You get my drift?
I don't like the sound of that. Why is it so damp?
I soaked it in perfume. You don't know squat about wooing a dame, do you?
Gross.
Very gross. We don't like you, Don. Let's introduce ourselves to this lady and apologize immediately for what we're about to do. Give her the
Arthur
note.
Ackerman, at your service.
Suzanne Goldschmidt. Can I help you, Arthur?
What brings you aboard?
What brings you aboard the Royce Express?
Oh, I'm with the band.
You're in a band?
You're looking at the lead singer in Balboa Swing.
Whoa.
What about yourself?
I'll go with the truth.
I'm Lady Unterwald's estate attorney. Or, at least, I was.
So you're probably out of a job now, right?
Oh no, I didn't even think of that.
How did we get this job if we're so terrible? Is that guy over there bothering?
Is that guy over there bothering you?
He's a nuisance, but nothing I can't handle. I'll give him something to remember if he decides to get too close.
Well.
Would you care to take a look at this note?
Oh, the drip.
Is this from the twit that's been making eyes at me all evening? I'd sooner jump out of this carriage window than rendezvous with that rotten egg.
Well, it's scented, at least.
Well, it certainly stinks of desperation.
You can't get one past her. That guy over there isn't bothering you. These just are the same thing that she just said, so I don't really get.
That guy over there really isn't bothering you?
Trust me, I've dealt with my fair share of greaseballs.
Let's just try this one as well.
Are you sure you can't accept that note?
I told you, I don't want anything from that rotten egg. It stinks of desperation.
I think that's just the perfume.
Okay. I'm not gonna use the
I have a case
Lady
to solve.
Underworld as murdered.
See you around, Arthur.
Not just yet. I feel like that's a bit
You delivered my proposal
intense
yet,
to be
kid?
running around shouting that.
Well, I...
Atta boy.
Oh no.
You just watch and learn
This
now.
is not gonna go well.
So, Dollface, how about it? I don't write love letters for every broad I see, you know. You should be grateful.
Oh, in that case, allow me to show you my gratitude.
You see, kid? It's that easy.
I had a feeling it would be something like that.
See you around, Arthur.
I've forgotten her name already, but see you around. Ooh.
Unrequited love.
Don's room key.
Don dropped his keys in the commotion.
We're starting to build up a bit of an inventory of stuff.
I really should return them to him.
Alright. Let's go into the sleeper carriage. We do need to see if we can get the kitchen started as well. What is this room?
The luggage room. Hello? Looks like nobody's home.
Well, there wouldn't be anyone in the luggage room, but it'd be handy to get in, right?
It's room 302. Anyone in? They must have left.
Excuse me, I just sneezed. Oh, it was a big one. Alright, sorry about that. I felt a sneeze coming on ages ago in the video, didn't I? And then it just hit me out of nowhere. And then I had to sneeze again, but I got away from the the mic of the PC for that one. Oh, it's I swear, October, November, December this year have been the months of having a cold. It's just insane. Like every month I've had a cold or a sniffle. It's not fun.
It's room 303. Dawn, are you in there? I could let myself in and leave the keys inside. Oh, I guess he's not in here.
No, this does not look good, does it? Alright, let's not stay in here that long. I feel like we don't want to be here longer than we need to be.
There's nothing in there I need.
I mean, there's a magnet's pretty handy, right?
Probably shouldn't steal this unless I really need it.
Okay, but we know where a magnet is in case we do need it.
That's a seriously powerful magnet.
Why does he have such a powerful magnet?
They've settled into quite a hypnotic pattern.
Why does he have ball bearings?
Everything's just been thrown in here.
Disgraceful.
I guess Dawn's been winning big at the casino. A bit garish for my taste. But this is the honeymoon suite.
Why has he got the honeymoon suite?
Looks like Dawn's been practicing poetry.
Is what he says to that. I think that's everything. We've checked the whole room, so we'll leave. But I have a feeling we're going to need
Uh-oh. Someone's coming.
a magnet.
I better find somewhere to hide, and fast.
The closet? It's got to be the closet. We hide in the closet.
I won't fit in there.
Okay.
No time for that.
Oh, but we left the closet open, damn it. No. In the... Where do we hide?
So, Don caught you sneaking around his room?
No. That's not how it happened.
Don't waste our time, Arthur. What really happened?
I better find somewhere to hide.
Oh, I did it wrong. Under the sink? How did we fit in there and not in the... Okay. But you can fail. Interesting.
That's enough, Tony. Not only are you drawing attention to yourself, you're about to bankrupt the damn company.
I didn't tell you to fritter away her fortune bet by bet. Between the two of us, I'm not the bad guy, you hear?
Lady Unterwald is dead. Don't you think they're going to start digging for a motive? I've hidden the accounts in her quarters for now, but it's only a matter of time before someone starts snooping.
I'll bet the old bat took one look at the numbers in that ledger of yours and the shock killed her.
Ah, so it's all my fault. I suppose in your mind, I bankrupted the company. I killed Lady Unterwald. Don't be so absurd. We're done here.
Oh, you're not done until I say so. I have a feeling the authorities would find this very compelling.
It's all my fault. I bankrupted the company. I killed Lady Unterwald. You've been recording?
When you're in my line of work, you need a little insurance, you know? Consider it an incentive to stay in line. Besides, I've got a new scheme in play. I'm telling you, Bergman, I won't lose this time.
Okay, so he has kind of incriminated himself
You
there.
better be right.
I don't know who that guy is. though. We haven't really met him yet, I don't think.
It sounds like Bergman has fallen in with the wrong crowd. I should get my hands on that ledger in Lady Unterwald's quarters.
So we do have one person who's got motive already, but let's not jump to conclusions. Like we said, the most obvious one isn't always the actual guilty party. So Bergman seems to be suspicious, and this Donnie guy is also quite suspicious. Like, it might be that Bergman didn't do it, but Donnie did, so that he could continue living the high life off of Bergman. Or it could not be neither of them. It could be that someone else has a different motive, which is more compelling. So it's all going fairly well so far. We're uncovering truths and mistruths, but we're going to stop there. We're going to come back next time to see if we can get the ledger from Lady Unterwald's quarters, and also see if we can discover more about the different people who could potentially be more than they let on in this little conspiracy we have brewing here. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying this playthrough. I'm quite enjoying it. It's fun. The dialogue's quite cheesy but enjoyable. And the art is, again, I'm really enjoying the art and like kind of the gameplay of just kind of clicking around, having a look, seeing if we can find our way. And like, I like the way things are leading on to each other. It's very fluid, the way that they plan the game out. So yeah, so far really enjoying the game. Let me know what you think. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you when I see you.